Eastern Suburbs socialite makes fun of Newtown after visiting Suburb and says she was so afraid to eat dumplings there, she took them home to her mansion in Darling Point. A socialite from Sydney's eastern suburbs has been left shaken after crossing into the inner west for a movie night. Victoria Montano, best known for her stint on The Real Housewives of Sydney, visited Newtown on Monday night to watch a film at Dendy Cinemas with her financier husband Tim Odillo Maher when things went pear-shaped. Talking to fans immediately after leaving the cinema, Victoria said another moviegoer had threatened to fight her because she was on her phone. It's been a big night here in Newtown.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
It was during the ads, and someone threatened to fight with us, the brunette said. Lucky I've got a good fly kick because Tim didn't want to fight. But the guy left the cinema because, he was scared of me and he didn't want to fight me because my fly kick is fly, she joked. Victoria also uploaded a clip of the couple making their way down a side street in search of their car, which Tim said he'd parked in the bowels of Newtown. Eastern Suburbs socialite Victoria Montano, pictured, has revealed she was left shaken during a visit to Newtown on Monday night after someone threatened to fight her while she was watching a movie with her husband Tim Odillo Maher. "Were you worried you would have to fight?" she cheekily asked Tim, as he replied, "I was worried I was going to have to step in, yes. I was ready, look at this fly kick," Victoria exclaimed, flailing her leg in front of the camera. The experience left Victoria so rattled that she decided not to eat dinner in Newtown. Instead, she purchased some dumplings from a local restaurant and took them back home to eat in the safety of her Darling Point mansion. "Newtown's finest, but we had to come back home to safety to eat because I am hardcore," she wrote next to a clip of the takeaway dumplings sitting on her marble countertop. It comes months after Victoria faced backlash over a tasteless social media post poking fun at Sydney's have-nots. Back in March, the mother of two shared a photo on her Instagram stories of a tent set up at a public park next to a pram. While the circumstances were unclear, it's possible they belonged to someone experiencing homelessness. The experience left Victoria so rattled that she decided not to eat dinner in Newtown. Instead, she purchased some dumplings from a local restaurant and took them back home to eat in the safety of her Darling Point mansion. Back in March, the mother of two shared a photo on her Instagram stories of a tent set up at a public park next to a pram. Victoria took a picture of the sad scene and posted it alongside the caption, "Waterfront living at Woolloomooloo. Is flaunting wealth and mocking other suburbs just harmless fun or a sign of deeper social divides?" Victoria took a picture of the sad scene and posted it alongside the caption, "Waterfront living at Woolloomooloo." The socialite, who last year raised eyebrows for taking part in a classless video bragging about her designer wardrobe, later deleted the post. However, the Mail understands it was screenshotted and shared around group chats, with society tattlers outraged by her apparent disregard for those less fortunate. Victoria is no stranger to showing off her life of excess on social media. Victoria and her fellow Real Housewives of Sydney castmates came under fire in June last year after their cringeworthy display of wealth went viral in a social media clip. In the footage, Victoria and RHOS stars Chrissy Marsh, Victoria Reese and Maddie Sammy were seen flaunting their lavish and very pricey designer outfits. "Backdoor fashion, I'm wearing Nookie," Chrissy boasted, as she showcased her plunging cream mini dress from the label. "I'm in Victoria, Beckham and Zadig and Voltaire," Victoria Reese chimed in while parading around in a fiery red blazer paired with a black shirt and jeans. Victoria and her fellow Real Housewives of Sydney castmates came under fire in June last year after their cringeworthy display of wealth went viral. Pictured with Maddie Sammy and Chrissy Marsh. Maddie also showcased her leopard print dress, but it was Victoria's contribution that caused the most anger. "It's called Montano money," she cooed as she strutted around in a pair of denim shorts, a bralette, silky shirt and stilettos. The ostentatious display of wealth was roundly criticized on social media. "If you have to name your labels, you're classless," one critic sniped. "What's with the comment, Montano money?" "Look so cheap for rich girls," another wrote as a fourth asked, Why behave like that?